What is up guys, Smallishbeans here and welcome to a new video where today I'm going to be building some Instagram comments. So I posted this picture on Instagram with a caption asking to leave a comment with some crazy silly stuff, and I'm going to build it in Minecraft. And I give myself around 20 minutes for each of these builds so people don't request something like the Eiffel Tower or Disneyland, stuff like that. So it's going to be quite straightforward and we've had a load of good comments, so let's get building them. Also, quick shout out to this little train of comments here where someone suggested I build Ollie making a video and I replied with savage, and then someone else replied with he said something that he could build, not something that's impossible. So here we have our first comment from Manuel Fio. Don't know how you pronounce his name. He said, Meri and Buddy walking Lizzie. So this is a very weird thing to build, mainly because I'm used to building dogs and cats on their paws and humans standing up. So I had to change it around. So that's why we've got Lizzie in the pose of an animal and we have Meri and Buddy standing up. Also, Merrie has so much fur, it's very hard to build her in such a small amount of time. So sorry if it looks literally nothing like Merrie whatsoever, and sorry if it looks nothing like Buddy either. I realised I cannot build animals standing up in Minecraft, but I gave it my best shot anyway. Plus we had this little fairy lights as the lead on either side. I gave Buddy one as well. Buddy, of course, has a collar. In real life, he can't wear a collar because he just throws it away, but gave him some whiskers as well, and he's also walking Lizzie, and here's the final product. Next up, we had a comment from Kimberly who said, can you please build Shrek as a unicorn? A very weird request, but you know what? That's why I did this. I wanted to see if I could build some weird stuff, and this turned out exceptionally weird. It looked very ugly. Shrek doesn't make a very pretty unicorn, but you can see there I'm doing his full waistcoat and stuff. I was basing it off my skin a little bit, and as you can see, Shrek does not make a pretty unicorn. I tried to keep the Shrek head natural, eyes on the side of the head like a horse, and the unicorn, it's just ugly. Very ugly. Thanks for your comment. Keeping on the Shrek theme, we have a comment from Liv from Wattpad who said, Shane Dawson and Shrek combined. Very weird request, but of course, Shane Dawson, Shrek, what do they have in common? Not much. So obviously I based it on Shrek, but I turned it into Shane Dawson. So if you look there, you can see he's got some Gucci shoes on because we know Shane loves his Gucci flip-flops. But keeping to the Shrek themed of the body, then we've got the Shrek head, of course, which I put some Shane Dawson hair on. You've got some nice little brown hair here, some normal eyes. I couldn't really fit many eyes on, but his arm is outstretched. And what's he holding in his hand? Oh yes, it's the T. He's got the T, sis. That's what he's got right there. And under his other arm as well, I put a book because of all his research into all these series he's making. And there's Shane Dawson holding the T as Shrek. One of the weirder requests, but don't worry, it gets weirder. Next comment we have is from Analyze, who says, a poop pooping a poop. So this was a very interesting one. I decided to stick with the poop emoji style of poop because I feel like if I made it too detailed, that would be disgusting and no one wants to see that. So here's the baby poop at the bottom. It's more like a poop giving birth to another poop, as we've got two poops with faces, but this one at the top, I give it a strained face, as you can see there, because it's obviously pooping. And there's a poop pooping a poop. Thanks for your comment. Next up, we have a comment from Jessica A. Studlow who said, an ice cream cone with ice cream as a panda head. So I quite like this idea. I thought that'd be quite cute. Built a massive cone here out of just some birch planks. I've got a texture pack on it. And then I started building the panda, which I started off as just some classic vanilla ice cream. Everyone loves vanilla ice cream, so that's the base of this panda flavoured ice cream. I'm not sure what the black bit would be, but it definitely wouldn't be chocolate, as that'd be some very dark chocolate. But here it is, the panda ice cream. Kind of cute, kind of disturbing. Next up we have a comment from It's Matilda May who said build Merrie as a donut. Now this one was the one that took the longest to build. This took a total of 30 minutes because building a huge donut symmetrical is quite tricky. Luckily there's a website called Plots which shows you how to build things like donuts and spheres and stuff and make them look realistic. So I just used that and then I Merrified it. As you can see here, we've got the black fur on the outside, just got a brown fur on the inside, and then I gave it some ears, of course, with some little pink bits in the ears, another ear on the other side, a tongue, and a nose. I didn't put any eyes on because it looked weird, but there you have it, a Merrie donut. I think that was very cute. I wouldn't eat it though. Next up we have a comment from Amelia Grace XOX who says, a potato version of Lizzie. Now I don't like to think of Lizzie as a potato, so this one was quite quick. I built a potato, added some eyes, a nose and a mouth, and some pink hair, and there you have it, a potato version of Lizzie. I wouldn't marry that. Next up we have a comment from Steph Sims. Shout out to Steph, who says, make this pic in mine. You see, she was referring to the picture that I posted on Instagram. So of course I had to build my big old Minecraft head in Minecraft using some blocks, and then I added on my photoshopped eyes on top of it to get a very weird, ugly effect. I'm not a fan of this. It looks very ugly, but there's the comparison. Very weird. Very weird. Next up we have a comment from Julie D who said, a duck with pimples, preferably a lot of them. So kind of gross suggestion, but I was like, sure, why not? I'll build a big old duck. I quite like building ducks, you know, they're fun to build. They're not that fun to build, it's just, they're easy to build. That's why I like building them, and you can upscale them as much as you want. So here's my very nice looking duck at the moment. Don't really have much to say on this commentary, so here's a duck fact. A male duck is called a drake, and a female duck is called a hen, and a baby duck is called a duckling. Google that, so there you go, that's interesting. But here you can see the duck head starting to appear. Again, very easy, you just plop some white down, some orange nostrils, and we start adding the pimples, destroying this beautiful duck, making it look ridden with disease. There we go, a pimply duck. You asked for it, I don't know why. Next up we have a comment from Emily21 who said, build a Vine gravestone. We all know Vine is officially dead. It died quite a while ago at this point. We have TikTok now to replace it, which is very interesting. But Vine 2 should be out soon, guys, am I right? Probably not. But we decided to build a very nice gravestone for Vine. Added some vines on, as of course, for the pun, Vine, yeah, you get it, you get it. And I also added some flowers on because it's well-remembered Vine. It's not something that is left to rot. It's still there and it's lovely. Look at that beautiful gravestone. I've lost track of what number this is, but SGIL433 said a hot dog but not the food, like an actual hot dog, which I was challenged with. I was like, what can I build for this actual hot dog? I was thinking, let's put it on fire. Let's make it like burn after I've built it. But no, what I decided to go for was a handsome looking dog. Now this is already a handsome looking dog, but look at it now, giving it a six-pack. It's got some abs. Look at those huge muscles, and it's got some glasses because it's really cool. Hot dog. One of the weirder requests here, Nemo in human form. So I had to build a human version of a fish, which is a challenge I've never had before, but I appreciated it because I love these challenges. So here is a human body, and of course we got one big arm and one little arm because that's what Nemo has with his fins. I also gave him a mohawk because I thought that was quite similar to a fin, and I also gave him a weird nose. But there you go, Nemo in human form. Weird. Moving on, we have a comment from Rainbow Movement 1 who says, a taco cat. I think I may have built a taco cat before, but this time I went extra. So here's the huge taco shell. We love our tacos. We love a crispy taco. None of that soft taco stuff, okay? And here's the cat inside the taco. Yes, that's right. You've guessed it. It's an edible cat taco. We've got some cute whiskers. It's not the cutest of cats, though, because I didn't want you guys to feel bad that we were going to eat this taco cat. And of course, after building the cat, I had to throw on some toppings on there. So we've got some mincemeat, which has to be in a taco normally. Some guacamole. You love it. You love the guacamole. We love a bit of guacamole. And of course, the cheese on top. Always put the cheese on top. And there we go. Taco cat. Looks delicious. A very quick one here from Elijah123 who said, a demented unichicken. Well, I decided, let's just start off, build a chicken. So here I am, building a chicken. It's a nice old white chicken. Look at those eyes though, they're flashing. Demented. That's where it starts to get demented. Then I change it to orange, and then I give it a unibrow because that's what I presume a unichicken means. And then I turn the chicken to black and orange, and it just looks evil. And look at that. Look at those flashing eyes. Oh, it's got like a little taily thing. It's a rooster. It's not an actual chicken. And there it is. The unichicken. Woo. For our final build, we have a comment from a weird-looking chap called Orion Sound who said, a monkey riding on a segway. I took to this and I was like, yes, a monkey riding a segway. Let's do that. And I was going to have him like flying behind it, but I realised I've not got the capability to do that. So instead I just did a monkey enjoying the segway ride. There he is. He's having his fun. He's sticking his hand in the air like, woo, that's probably dangerous. You shouldn't really be doing that. But here he is, loving life on a segway. big old tail, monkey on a segway. So there you have it, guys. That is the end of this video. All our monstrosities are complete. I may do this again in the future if you guys liked this. Let me know in the comments down below which is your favourite that I built. Or let me know if you think I could have done anything better. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and comment, and I'll see you another time. Goodbye.